Hello and welcome to We Need to Talk About Sporty Nauticals. Sporty Nauticals is our final palette for the spring season, but we've taken exactly the same approach as we did for earthy tones and monochrome, and we're injecting some newness in what we're calling this transitional period, kind of January and February, into pieces that we're fairly confident you'll still have in your wardrobe. So whether that's a navy bottom, whether it's an ecru bottom, be it a skirt or a trouser, it's things that you can add to those pieces to just give it an injection of newness, freshness for the season. As you might imagine, Sporty Nauticals kind of gives it away. It's all about the carmine red, the optic white, navy blue and the stripe, because who doesn't love a stripe at this time of year, that's for sure. So what we'll talk to you about today are the 8 new pieces that we're putting into the collection and how we're wearing those with some of our core pieces. And of those 8 pieces, 2 of them are things that we've talked to you about already. The carmine red knit and the carmine red knit and the optic white knit. And actually there's a new initiative that we've finally got our heads around, because previously we would have called this garment the long sleeve crop boxy knit in optic white, which was a bit of a mouthful when it came to writing it or speaking it. So going forward, we're going to give all of our pieces an Italian city or Italian town name. And because this shape has been with us for a long time, we've called this Prato. So otherwise known as the long sleeve crop boxy knit, but now known as Prato, which will be in 2 colours, the optic white that I'm wearing, you've seen before, and Linda's going to come on and show you it in carmine red. So with that, no further ado, I think that's the only thing I've got to get across. Linda's going to come and talk to you about the newness, and then I'll come and talk to you about how we've blended it with carryover. So over to you, Mrs.
Thank you very much, Naina. So, like Naina said, new pieces, and we are very, very excited because we've been able to now go back with one of our lovely knitwear factories. So we've now got 2 amazing factories that we're working with our knitwear. And these guys just give us something a little bit different. And we are very excited to show you these lovely pure cotton. So very, very lightweight, really beautiful, fine gauge cotton. I don't know if you can see beautifully there how fine this will do you now and right into the summer. So the first little shape is a really, really sweet little hooded piece, very sporty for us. Nice 3/4 sleeve, the little stripy tip-in on the rib and on the cuff, and then these lovely ties with a nice little toggle at the end. This little piece is going to be in 2 sizes, our dual slim and our dual curvy. We are calling it Luca, and she's going to be £150. And I'm going to just show it with this piece next, which is the really sporty skirt to wear with it. Lovely side splits. Again, you've got that lovely stripe on the waistband and on the hemline, and worn together, just absolutely beautiful. We've just done a little mini shoot, and we're quite excited about all of these pieces. Again, 100% cotton, and what's really lovely about this is you've got the pockets. So, you know, I could do it with the red, the white, the stripe, it's just beautiful. This little baby's going to be called a Viraggio. She's going to come in 3 sizes, slim, curvy, and our super curvy, and she's going to be 135. But really beautiful lengths, absolutely gorgeous to wear. And then our 3rd piece, I'm going to do all the knits first, is like Naina said, who doesn't love a knit? And this is just so beautiful. So here we've gone for the optic white with the navy, which again worked back across the skirt, or with navy bottoms that I've got on, really beautiful. And what's really cute here is you've got this lovely detailing on the neckline here. Full length sleeve on this one, a really lovely slash neckline, good little length. Not as long as this, but a really lovely sporty length. We're doing this in 3 sizes because it's a slightly neater shape than the hoodie, so we felt that to put this into 3 sizes would be better. And this, again, 100% cotton, 135, and this is going to be called Forte de Marmi, and I think this will get shortened to FDM, funnily enough. And then, just going going through all of our newness, this really beautiful piece of t-shirting. When is a t-shirt not a t-shirt? When it's this. So you've got you've got a really lovely soft jersey front. You've got the striping in a linen cotton mix, and then you've got the broderie anglaise on the back. So it dips at the back with this really lovely pleat detail. Nice round neck, all beautifully piped. 3 sizes again, slim, curvy and super curvy, and this will retail at 110. But again, across your navies, your creams, your whites, so really beautiful. And this has got such a gorgeous handle. And in the same little camp as that is our beautiful dress. And a lot of you have said to us about the Empire line dress, which we've done in the past, which is always a really good shape because it's very flattering, it sits under the bust line, it doesn't clip in on your waist, it's a really flattering shape. So this is an absolute corker. Just got a little cap sleeve, so it just covers the little bits that you want it to. And again, you've got your linen and cotton, and then ending with the broderie. It's got the regulation pockets. And as you can see where I'm holding it up there, it is quite sheer. We're not going to pretend otherwise, but you can always put your slip dress underneath it or a slip that you've got. And this one we're calling Sienna. And this we're going to do in 2 sizes, so our dual slim and our dual curvy, and it retails at 150, but a really, really lovely length. And I think this is just going to be such a great dress for the summer.
Great for spring breaks, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah, perfect for early holidays. And then a really lovely piece that just brings it all together, because obviously I've got the lovely carmine red Prato knit on, is this lovely scarf. And it's like a tie-dye, I think, absolutely beautiful. And it brings in the carmine, the navy and the white, really beautiful. And these are...
Linda, it's just the other way around, darling. Print's a little bit more vibrant on the other side. That's it. Lovely.
There you go. So there you see it in its full glory. Fringing on the edges, £35, and these are bamboo, so 100% bamboo, so really, really soft to wear against the skin. And that, I think, are all of our new pieces. And Nain is now going to come back.
And Linda's talked about Prato, which we're both wearing. I'm in the optic white, Linda's in the carmine red.
Yeah.
But interestingly, we've both, so this is a couple of pieces that we are carrying over. So it's the Power Foundation pant, the 7/8 parallel leg, which we, in navy, we're out of super curvy, I think, but we've still got slim and we've still got curvy. And they're just such a fantastic basic to wear, and works brilliantly with this palette, as you can see. I'm wearing the A-line skirt, which I absolutely love, I have to say. I know my sister Sita bought one last year and loved it. And one of the reasons I love it is it's got this really deep waistband here, as you can see. It's got that band around, frankly, the tummy area, but there's 2 layers. It's what we called, it's bagged out. So you almost have 4 layers of fabric. Is that right? 1, 2, yeah, 4 layers of fabric across your tummy. So it's so comfortable and so flattering to wear. This has been a much tougher sell, if I'm very honest with you, and we always try and be candid. The trousers have worked brilliantly, the skirt less so. Yeah. So we've decided to take this down. It was 175, and we're going to introduce a new selling price of 135. So it's just over 20% in terms of reduction. But I just wanted to say, trust me, it's a great basic.
It is.
And that's the same for the mocha, although we're not talking about mocha today, but we'll do the same.
Yeah.
So that's that. The other pieces that we envisaged this collection will be worn with is like the wide leg linen pants that we had last season, which worked brilliantly. There's a few left of the patch pocket, which I have to say, because we've just done a mini shoot actually, and there was one outfit left, and I just thought, I'm not wearing that. I'll give it to Linda. Anyway, for whatever reason, I ended up having to wear it, and I had to eat my words. She was right. Actually, when I put this on and rolled it up and put it, honestly, with this. Yeah. And my trainers, I just loved it. It felt really sporty. Reminds me of Julia. This is a Julia outfit.
Oh gosh, yeah, it is.
So we've talked about these, so I won't repeat that. little trapeze top. We've got some of these, which just a fantastic shape. And what's lovely is today, I think we've shot about 15, 16 outfits.
Yeah.
So you imagine we've only introduced 8 new pieces, but we've got 16 outfits out of it because of the way in which we've blended it with.
Yeah.
And there could have been more. We just stopped at 16. So the lovely trapeze knit, fantastic shape. And this is in the Tencel fabric from last year. And just an indication, I think, who said it to me? Oh my goodness, Julia, funny enough, sorry, that's twice I've called you out, Julia, today, mentioned that Claire, Club 40 Claire, had put on one of her posts the, oh my goodness, the eco shearling jacket that we did. And Claire actually said Naina was ahead of her time. Well, I think we were with this too. Because guess what this little baby's got? A corsage. And we're having a bit of a corsage conversation at the moment.
There's a bit of a...
Yeah. And trust me, we are going to do corsages and they're going to be big.
Yeah.
But we've shot this today with the Power Foundation trouser and the trapeze top, and it just looks so stylish.
It did,
so super. So we're very happy with that. So I don't feel as if we are selling you short by showing how the new pieces blend with the old pieces. And to those of you who've given us some feedback to our Substack post, which we did on Sunday, which was all about Spring 26 planning, and I've said how not just how interesting, which is great, even though I think Judy's husband was listening, so I hope we didn't fall asleep, Judith. But what I think many of you also come back and just endorsed our approach, as in we don't go from new season out with the old, in with the new, 100%. This is definitely feeling like a blend of about 50-50, and we think that's right.
I think, feels right,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
And then come March, as we alluded to in Lane's conversations, woo, that's when we have some fun. And there's lots of prints. It's going to be a bit crazy, but we're looking forward to it. Crazy good, crazy colour, crazy prints. But yeah, perfect for when you're just off on your, as we said earlier, your early summer holidays. Yeah. And I think that's it. I don't think we've got anything else to say. That's it. Sporty Nauticals, we did it. Thank you. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Shall we just listen to it?